how do we get that hunger to become our motivator versus our, that's good enough?
Right. Well, one of the things that I've used this before as a motivation is kind of showing people okay, this is comfortable. It's a little bit like riding your bike. It's a lot of fun when you are coasting down that hill and you pick up some speed and you don't really have to pedal very much. But I've developed nothing of lasting value. I just had some fun for a little while. Yeah. And so if you're coasting, that tells me you've either plateaued or you're going downhill. You don't coast going uphill. But it's in the uphill climb that's where you develop the endurance. That's where you develop some great stories along the way. And that's where you get to new heights of success. And so if people are like, well, this is pretty comfortable, we've really kind of hit our stride here. Yep, we have. But if it feels really comfortable, then that means at best case scenario, we're plateaued.
At best.
Right. So I want us to keep on pushing. I don't want it, because we can go from plateau to downhill pretty easily. You don't even realize it. Right. But if you're pedaling to go uphill, you know that you're still going uphill because you're still pedaling to get there. So I try to hold that out for people of what's on. Let's go a little bit farther. What could we see once we get up a little higher?
Is our desire for comfort because we've already done a climb? Or is it sometimes because we don't wish to do it, we're intimidated by the climb in front of us? Like mountains, Bible talks about, the mountain in front of you. There's a prayer about it, remove the mountains, Right. I wonder maybe that's it, where there's maybe a lack of confidence, or maybe that's our job as a leader to develop them like, I see way more, just we won't make this public, but kick it in gear, buddy. You got way more. Go. I wonder if that's it.
I think that some of that is the leader calling that out from people because because otherwise there's some people that I think a lot of times we end up being our own worst enemy because we tell ourselves this is the best I can do. I've climbed as far as I can climb, and I think a leader that comes alongside us and says, I see so much, kind of like just my grandma saying, hey, okay,
better your best.
You were good. Now get it better. Well, I bettered my better, and now it's the best. Well, then keep besting it.
Hey, if this clip resonated with you, go check out the full version where we unpack more content to make you a more impressive and influential leader to everyone you're around.
Down below in the show notes, you'll find all of the links to find all of the great information.